So why do witches not wear underwear?
Why do witches not wear
Yeah,
underwear?
why don't they wear underwear?
I don't know why.
Because it gives them a better grip on the broom.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Yes.
not falling off that broom.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I love it.
I wonder when they get off, does it go?
It totally does. I love it. Welcome, everybody, to our first Thought Topics podcast, where we dive deep into the gay topics
How
of
deep?
U.S.
Balls deep.
I love it. These guys. So let us introduce ourselves. My name is Cody,
I'm Aaron.
And I'm David.
and our first topic today is probably really important for our Thought Topics episode, is about coming out stories. So who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
So my story is, I think you guys know that I used to be married, correct?
That's right.
Yes.
So I used to be married, and when I was dating my ex at the time, I was still not out, and I was dating him for probably a good year, and then I felt like I was not, like, I wasn't like being respectful. Like I felt like I wasn't being respectful to him because I wasn't out. Like I felt like I was keeping him from the family, hiding him, and so I decided to come out to my family for him, which should never be the case in my opinion, because it's when you're ready and not because you feel like you need to do it for somebody else.
Yeah.
So I decided to do that for him. My mom was very cool about it. She was like, "I've known since you were little." My dad, on the other hand, he was the one that was kind of like, "Well, I don't like it, but I'll support it." And ever since then, my relationship with my dad was kind of like choppy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. So like, my story was basically coming out for someone when that should never be the case, right?
Really.
So that was my story.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Lesson learned. Yeah.
And I'm like glad you recognize that. Like you have to come out on your own terms and for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not for somebody else.
Don't let anyone ever pressure you to come out.
And I hope you guys learn that too.
Yeah, and to never out someone either, because that's just a shitty human being. But
Agree. Next up, Aaron, will you do your story?
Coming out story.
My coming out story. Well, back in 1940. Actually, it's funny. My mom was like your mom. I was in high school and I got bullied and beat up a lot, and she pulled me out of school one day. Not that I didn't skip school all the time, anyways. And had a conversation with me. She was like, "So what's going on?" I'm like, "Well, the kids are just the same. They're beating me up. They're bullying me." And
yeah,
she's like, "Well, what are they saying?" And I'm like, "Well, they call me the F word." And she said, "Well, is it true?" I'm like, "Mom, no, it's not."
She's
true.
like, "Well, are you?"
You said no?
I said no. I was like 17, and I'm like, "What are you supposed to say?" And literally, obviously, like it wasn't. Kids nowadays can come out, and it's a little bit more easy. I mean, it's not easy at all by any means, but a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so I said no. So then weeks later, I finally was like, I turned 18, and I finally just came out to my mom, and she's like, "I knew it." I'm like, I knew it. And so then had to come time where I told my dad.
Yeah.
And of course, my dad. We haven't talked since I was 18. I haven't seen him since I was 18. He told me I was a faggot, and I would be in the hospital dying of AIDS one day, and I'm not his son.
It's
So
such a shame.
It is a shame, but my stepdad is amazing, and I thank God for him every day. So
Your stepdad, not your biological dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and he loves me no matter what. So that's my story. So.
Awesome. Well, you have someone to fill the role for you. Like that, like father figure
Yeah,
role, kind of in a way.
We talk all the time now, so it's like
That's awesome.
It's great.
That is amazing, and I'm glad that at least you do have some father figure that can, step in that role, because your biological dad did not.
Correct.
Yep.
Right? So
he's my true dad.
I agree. Coming out story. So I didn't really get a whole lot of teasing in high school. There was a guy, I think, that was a part of like the redneck crew that did say a few things, but I had a strong friend base that kind of repelled a lot of that pushback per se. And then I told my girlfriend at the time first,
Oh, so you had a
So-
girlfriend.
yes, I had a girlfriend.
Oh.
April. Can I say her name? Sorry, April.
Stop! Oh my god, you guys. Sorry. So then, of course, we became really good friends, and I owe a lot to her because she kind of shielded me from a lot. And finally, I told my mom in the morning. It's kind of a bad scenario here, but I told her like, "Hey, Ma, I got to tell you something, but I'm gonna go to school first, and then we'll talk later." And she stressed out the whole day at work
because she had no idea what
because
she
she's
was
like,
in the,
"What
what
is
she
he
was
gonna
in
tell
for.
me?" I'm like, "Oh my god, did he get April pregnant?" Like she was like panicking, right?
She thought you were pregnant.
Oh yes, maybe I was because T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I told my mom that like, hey, listen, I gotta tell you something, right? So then after school, came home, and then I kind of like just was hemming and hawing about like what's going on at school, and then how like, by the way, I think I like guys and girls because I did have a
Yeah.
girlfriend,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
thought for a while there I was bi at first.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say one thing? What they say about bi? They're like stocks. Buy now, yeah.
Okay, well, that is true because I did end up being gay. That's true, but not everybody's like that,
That's
guys.
true, I'm sorry.
There are people that are literally bi. So yeah, so I told her that I liked guys and girls, and she's like, okay. And I remember when she said okay, my initial reaction was like frustration, and I'm like, well, what do you mean okay? And she's like, well, what did you want me to say? Like you want me to get mad or whatever? And I'm like, well, no, I guess I don't know what to feel. And I remember her saying, you know that I have a gay siblings. I have a brother and a sister that are gay, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And she goes, so what would make that different? And I'd never computed in my head that having a gay uncle or a gay aunt would, influence her decision of me or what she thought of me. And I don't know why. I just never connect the dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her saying it's going to be okay and I still love you and all that stuff like made me feel a lot better. But and then of course afterwards I'm like, so dumb. Like, why did I freak out over something that where my mom was like, okay, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Well, probably because, as a kid or even an adult, I mean, if you're alone in that thought process, you're trying to introduce like your mother, your father into that so you're not alone. So that may be why you felt alone.
I think also too, like no matter, even if you did have relatives that are gay or whatever, I think it's still scary because it's not even that you worry about the reaction. It's like you getting those words to come out of your mouth. Like me, when I came out, I was like, I literally bawled my eyes out to my mom. Like I cried. I was like pulling my hair. Like I was like feeling like I was like failing her. Like I don't know what it was, but I was just kind of like grabbing my hair.
Is that why your hair's so big now?
Yeah, that's why my hair's so tall.
It's full of secrets.
Yeah, like so many people told me growing up, like, it's okay, David, you can come out, it's okay. And even though people told me it was okay, I still took me forever because it's like, okay, well, that's great that you feel that way, but I don't feel that way just yet.
Yeah.
Because also, too, not to go back to my coming out story, but like growing up, I was teased and picked on for literally everything. Gay stuff was like the biggest one for me. And it started at a very young age. And it was like before I even knew that I was gay. So growing up, I was very confused as a child because I felt like, am I gay because I am, or am I gay because society told me I was, or people told me I was gay? So I struggled a lot with self-identity as a kid, which turned into other things as a kid. Like I was a very troubled kid. I was very depressed. I went through therapy from a very young age, like toddler.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think it's just like no matter how much people tell you it's okay, or even if you have people in the family that are gay, it's still you. You got to get that out of those words out of your mouth. It's like that's where I think it's like scary.
And I think that's why these stories are very important because the more we talk about it, the more that people are aware of like what we go through, as well as maybe somebody young that is watching this and having issues themselves might be able to find their own path. Because I think the reason why you felt that way is the way the environment around us is. You know, a lot of living in America is very much like it used, especially when growing up in the 80s and 90s, as like we did. It was, you know, don't ask, don't tell, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Very straight, oriented, and
Well, also too, like the whole AIDS pandemic, like that just like created a lot of like hate, I think, towards the community as well.
of course,
You know,
yeah.
which sucks. Shouldn't
Oh,
happen,
it's
but
like the question, did you choose to be gay, or did you choose to be straight?
Mhm.
We
Or
don't
like,
choose our
or like, when
sexuality.
did you realize you were gay? When did you realize you were straight?
Yeah.
It's people always ask me that question, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't have like a pinpoint memory. Like this is exactly when I thought. Like it just.
I do.
I feel like mine just like evolved slowly.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Mhm.
I don't have like a moment in time where I was like, yes, it was this exact moment that I knew. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but
Yeah.
I think my realization. I mean, I think it was second grade, and I always thought I was like more feminine. Like, but I actually thought like, am I supposed to be a girl? Like those are thoughts that ran through my head.
Mhm.
As I gotten older, no, I didn't think that anymore. I just realized that I was gay. But I remember walking into second grade, and we just moved up here from Texas, and there was a boy in my class. I won't say the name, but
that's confidential.
it did start with a B. Let's go there. And I remember looking at him, and there was something about him. I just fell in love with him. And you know what? He was popular, and he was always nice to me. Never picked on me, never bullied me, and always tried to make me feel included throughout high school and everything.
So maybe like the aura, or something about him, his personality,
There's
like you gravitate
Yeah.
towards, right?
Yeah, maybe, but it was more of a. I get like the aura or like being gravitational pull or whatever, but it was like there was like a liking there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I knew I liked him over like a girl.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe that was kind of my realization. Oh, who knows?
Yeah.
Like you said, we're kids. I mean, what thoughts do you really have? You're being told to think one thing, or
Right.
Is
Well,
it
you
right
get
or
very
wrong?
in your head.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. So
Yeah.
I know.
I think mine was, well, my earliest thought. This is kind of funny.
Thought.
Yeah, thought.
Ba-doom-tsh. Is again 80s 90s growing up. So the movie The Neverending Story, part 2.
Oh my god.
Even though the first one was really good, part 2 when it came out, it had an actor named Jonathan Brandis,
Okay.
Say
and
my name, Bastion.
Jonathan Brandis is your white boy, blonde hair, blue eyes, crystal blue eyes, like his eyes
yeah,
were
I
gorgeous.
remember.
And I just remember being enamored watching him and like, wow, like he's so pretty. But I also thought like the Empress, whatever her name was,
She was pretty too.
she was gorgeous too, and I would be enamored with her.
It was the same character from the first one to the second one. She was the same.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, same character.
Mhm.
But the
Yeah, they were different actors.
Oliver or whatever the main characters, that did change from
I
part
mean,
1 to part 2.
really, our Trey was so much cuter.
And you know what's funny is that
I know.
that type did change over time with me, but
Mhm.
in the beginning, blue eyes were like, ooh, that's pretty, right?
Oh my god.
But that's when I kind of figured out, like, okay, I
don't
know-
have blue eyes or blonde.
Total opposite here.
things evolve, right?
Right, yeah.
But back to what I was saying, like I know that that's kind of when I figured that something was
Mm.
different, because I remember looking at two actors and actresses and thinking like they were both very pretty. So what kills me too about that is that that's just a movie. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not like there was a gay agenda that some people, conservatives, think that there is,
The gay agenda.
and that
yeah.
we're grooming people. No, it's just something that I felt inside, and I saw a regular ass movie, and I was
Mhm.
like, I like those two people.
Mhm. I saw a TikTok of a guy saying, he was like, they say that, watching movies with gay stuff in it is going to turn you gay. He was like, I grew up watching nothing but straight movies all the time, and I sure shit turned out gay as fuck. He
Right.
said.
Amen.
I grew up watching straight porn as a child.
Yeah, same
Look how that
thing.
turned out.
Same
Clearly,
thing.
it didn't hit.
No.
It didn't hit the right
But the
spot.
Target aisle with the underwear was my favorite aisle.
Oh my god, the
The what?
the
Target
underwear
aisle,
aisle,
the
the
underwear
underwear aisle.
As a kid, that's like your
It
porn.
was like the Calvin Klein.
Yes, all the the naked men in the underwear on the packages.
Again, no gay agenda there. Just
No,
they're
just
promoting
yeah.
an underwear product, and us
Right.
as little gay boys were like, "Wow, look at that man on the cover."
Your mom was always like, "Why do you need so much underwear?" Don't worry about it, Mom.
I don't need the underwear. I just need the package on the outside. In more ways than one, I guess.
I'll take one of each, right?
One of each.
One of each. Yeah,
I always like
exactly.
the briefs.
Yep, the briefs. Because they had the briefs. They had the boxers, right?
Mhm, boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. What else?
I think that really defines
Those
if
are like
you're
the
gay
main-
or straight. You have the briefs, you're gay. The what was the next one? If you go all the way to
Boxer
boxer,
briefs.
The
it's like,
straight.
yeah, you're
More straight.
I mean, yes and no. There are gay guys that still wear boxers.
Yeah.
yeah, because they have. Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Keep it at that, right? But you're right. I think that there's more fashion sense with being gay, right? So then
Oh, for
you
sure.
might wear briefs.
Yeah.
Fashion sense, as you see here.
Oh, I'm wearing all black, but yeah.
Even
I'm
though
blending
there's-
in with the couch a little bit. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you liked our channel today, our episode. I'm sorry. We will probably be uploading this to YouTube, so please follow us on there as well. And like, comment, share as much as you want. Tell all your friends. Thank you. Oh,
Sorry, gotta go.
gotta go. Bye.
Bye.